Hello everybody, my name is Digmbot, and we are back on the Smite public test server. This time we are testing out the brand new Ao Kuang. So, to start off with, he's obviously quite different. I'm going to try out my Freya build on him. So let's take a look at him. So his sword, on his passive, holds up to 3 energy charges, regenerates while he's out of combat. Each time he casts an ability, an energy charge will be consumed if available, increasing the damage of the ability. And if he's out of mana, he gets to use the energy charges instead. So for his 1, he teleports forward into stealth, leaves behind a watery form of himself. He remains in stealth for 5 seconds until he attacks or takes damage, and he can detonate the watery form. So let's take a look at that. So you saw that detonate there, doing the extra damage. For his 2, Dragon Call, he summons 6 dragons. For every successful basic attack, he'll make a dragon dive to the target. Starts at 20 for attack damage, or 40 for attack damage, 20 for ranged, and they slow as well. So let's take a look at that. You can see the dragons going in right there. Now his 3 is a lightning storm. It's actually quite handy, and the real unique thing about Ao Kuang is I shouldn't have tried to clear this camp at this low level by myself, but whatever. We'll head back to base real quick, level up the 1, and take a look at his ult. So you can see the sword charges refilling there. He's very different than the old Ao Kuang, or Kukulkan, as it were. So let's go ahead and choose the Magi. Now if you take a look at his ult here. For his ult, he selects a single target in melee range, grabs them, and knocks them up into the air. If they're under a health threshold, he turns into a dragon and executes, and then you can pick another place to land, doing damage when you land. So that being said, let's take a look at what the new Ao is really like. We've got our ult. We can go ahead and pick somebody out. Oh, Neath. I would love to catch you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Ooh. Got her. And now we'll go land on Thor. And we're probably going to die for that stupidity, but thank you, Sobek. So as you can see, you can do some really dumb stuff with that ult. I would not recommend doing what I just did, but it was amusing. I kind of want to go with Hastened, so we'll do that. Now, as usual on the PTS, I'm fighting bots. 1, because the game mode that they have us set up for is horrific and bad, and you would never get Ao Kuang. And also just because it's easier to secure the character with all the dumb stuff that goes on, people insta-locking. That was that detonate on the 2, or on the 1 rather. And as you can see, you could tear down even a Emir fairly easily early game. This should be a dead Neath. Ah. Yep, that range damage. Couldn't get the Ra though. But this should be a dead Guan. So that should be enough to finish up Hastened. Ult is coming back up, but I am low on mana. So he is still kind of squishy. He is more of a melee mage assassin, I guess you can almost say. Let's go with Rod. And ult is almost right. Now, if you do the ult and he does not have enough to transform into dragon form, he will simply just do the damage and knock them up. You'll see that highlight around their life bar that lets you know that they're taking damage from the stacks. Thor, what are you doing? So that's what the ultimate does if you're not going to kill somebody with it. His sword animations are a little interesting. You kind of have to get used to what's actually going on with the attacks, but he is very fast. Oh, no, I don't think so. Hi, Ra. There goes Ra. So he's very bursty. He's a lot of fun to play. Anubis is going to kill. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays in the actual Conquest mode, because you can't really form an accurate impression, aside from just what the abilities do from arena play. But it's still useful in that you do get to see.
He's got the killing spree. A mighty sword. He's immortal.
See that quick escape there. Now I need to get out.
Meddle not in the affairs of
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He's got a good voice back. I do like it. So let's take a look at the base damage on that. So the damage is 190 right now. Execute threshold is 29% health, so that's steadily creeping up and getting more and more frightening. And ult is ready. Also, you'll notice that the bot AI seems to be a little bugged, and they are in fact suicidal right now.
You have slain an enemy.
So that extra dragon damage, fantastic. Keep in mind that a lot of his teleport move and stuff, they are not long range. They are combat initiators, very short range. So back.
Godlike.
And we should be able to land right there and do some damage. So this is a dead Guan Yu.
You have slain an enemy.
Neath.
An enemy has been
Very much a
slain.
fun character. I like the redesign a lot. Dedemir. Quadra. And Anubis took my Penta. So we'll go ahead and return.
Nice job.
Pick up that. Should we go with... Yeah, we'll go with Bancrofts.
An enemy has been slain.
You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
Raw. No, no.
Me, my brethren.
An enemy.
That attack speed is ridiculous. So far I try to keep the dragons out whenever I can, just because they're so useful.
An ally has been slain. Ow. Triple kill.
There's the triple. Cooldown reduction might not be a bad idea for him either, to get that ult out more frequently, because it is very powerful.
You have slain an enemy. Double kill. He's going for it and gets the triple.
So I don't know if I can beat Kali to the kill on this one. Probably not. So I should probably get out of here. There you go, the detonate on the water spirit, whatever it's called. And we'll finish Bancrofts real quick. And I think we'll go with Obsidian Shard. This game's going to be over soon enough anyways. So yeah, if you have any build ideas, build suggestions, I'll be happy to hear them. Leave them in the comments below. Oh, Thor, you do not want to do this.
An enemy has been slain.
So this charges really do a lot of extra damage. Should be able to finish this off relatively quickly here. Note that you can see the damage going in. I am very squishy. Got a minion wave off that though. I don't know how his wave clear is going to be. It's kind of hard to tell. But we'll go ahead and finish Obsidian Shard. And I guess for the last one I could just be a jerk and go for Chronos Pendant.
Got killing spree.
28, 0, and 13. Granted, that's against bots, but you can probably turn in some pretty decent performances with him in Arena until people get used to him. Conquest, obviously going to be a different matter. See, his mark is a little different than some other gods like Thanatos, but we need another character that had an execute, I feel. So, come here, Amir. That extra damage goes in so harsh. There we go. Alright guys, that is the brand new Ao Kuang. If you want to see more, hit like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. My name is Digmbot. Later.